begin. Hilly will join us when she can. And we'll just take a long time till she gets here, I guess. Okay, so Cam, gonna begin with you. You won individual immunity yesterday. Oh, I'm gonna bring in the jury. Thank you for reminding me, Gray. Jury and mini jury can come in. We've got lots of hair situation from the gorgeous jury. Oh, it's Molly with Gray. Now I understand. Okay, so Cam, you won individual immunity last night, and you got to do it with the help of Dan, who is a roommate and friend. How did it feel winning your first individual immunity?
It was amazing. It was everything I ever hoped and more. Like, honestly, that was on my bucket list for sure. Once I made the merge, I was like, what if I won a challenge? That'd be so cool. I got second a few times and was like, this is all I want. So
I
yeah,
have to be honest, I didn't realize that Alan LaPurge was my dad until someone else said, I was like, where's my dad? Why isn't he showing up? That's him. Okay, awkward. Cam, did you feel that you needed that individual immunity to go into tonight?
I felt like, I mean, there's only 5 people. It's very slim margins or whatever the right phrase is. So I was, for the first time in like however many days we've been playing this, 2 weeks, I felt a little bit calm today until like 3 p.m. And then I started getting nervous because y'all said the items we needed for the challenge or whatever. And I was like, now I'm worried again. But at least I know that I get to do the challenge, and that's huge. That's exciting.
So Cam, did you feel that you were people were coming to you since you had immunity? Your vote is, kind of locked in, you're not going home. So did people come to you to figure out plans of who to get out to get to the final 4?
It definitely was, it was more like a, oh my God, congrats, like from everyone, which I guess I've done that too when other people won. And then it was kind of quiet until later today. And that's when folks were like, hey, by the way, what are your thoughts? So yeah, I think we have a plan, and at least I get to do the challenge. Like, that's great.
Do you want to tell me who we is when you say we?
I think we will find out very soon.
Okay. Okay, so Sophie, you and Hilly are the only season 1 players left, which is definitely a very compelling, factor if you were to make it to the final 3. Season 1 really did not have as much that All Stars has had, and you and Hilly have outlasted so many others. Do you feel nervous about tonight and maybe wanting season 3 people linking up to divide the season 1 people?
Well, first off, I am super proud of like all the season 1 people. I think that we came in like, what is this going to be? And like, I am so pumped with just like us being able to like be in the mix and like play and have people like see us play. In terms of like thinking about that, I think if people at this point, after all we've done, with only 5 people left, are still thinking about season 1, season 3 alliances, you're not really playing it right, because there are so many other things in the mix at this point.
Sure. So Jerry, I have to ask the obvious question. Is it, you've now played 3 idols in this season successfully. Is it just going to be a unanimous Jerry, because who wants to sit next to Jerry at the final banishment?
I wish I could have something new for you, Kelsey, but it's always going to be me. I'm always going to have a target on my back. But no, I'm not leaving this game without fighting and without pitching to people and without, offering people different perspectives. I think Charlotte has a winning case. I think Hilly has a winning case. Cam, Sophie, they both have winning cases. And tonight I tried to pitch anyone but me, and I guess hopefully people will, go through that plan.
Sure. So Charlotte, Do you feel, Jerry pointed out last night and tonight that you've played a very good game during banishment last night. You started to cite some reasons why you felt that you had played a good game. Do you worry that the target is on you and there will be some flipping tonight? Because if people can't get Jerry out after trying many times, let's go to Charlotte and get her out.
Oh, the target's on me, baby. I heard my name throughout the day. I think that the walls of my game have started to kind of be exposed. I think that I've been found out, because I think that it's sort of come to the front. What am I trying to say? It's thank you so much. It's become clear to a lot of people, I think, that I have had a hand in, if not more than a hand in, pretty much every single person who's now on the jury. And so I think that I will say this. Multiple people, if not everyone, came to me today and said, it's you or Jerry tonight. Good luck.
Okay. Hilly, we saw Jerry play an idol last night. Are you, in TQI history, an idol can be played up until final 5. Are you concerned about seeing a 4th idol played tonight?
Of course, 100%. I think that is a possibility, and I think we'd be silly to not be considering that.
Certainly. Okay. So Sophie, how do you decide who to vote out in this final 5? Because really it will dictate whoever wins this final 4 challenge will choose who's sitting next to them.
Yeah, I mean, there are so many factors, as every single vote does. And it really is like, first of all, we've all made it this far, and to see anybody go home at this point is really heartbreaking. So like at this point you start to be like, well, it'd be awesome to be with these people or to have these people make it to the end. So that's like an emotional level of things. And then there's like that strategic thing of like, who's going to be better at the challenges, who might pick me to sit next to them, who can I potentially beat for like all this stuff. So, I mean, it's a mishmash. If somebody didn't think about voting every single person off except for Cam tonight, who has an idol or immunity, then, I think they'd be lying. You have to run everything through, and then you just have to trust your instincts.
So Cam, at this point, like whoever is going home is forming some of the last members of the jury. Does that become more of the factor of who, if I vote out now, might I get their vote if they are on jury?
I think some people are thinking about that. I think I'm also wondering who could perhaps poison a jury against me if I'm lucky enough to make it to the end. We got some smooth talkers here, and that's definitely something that is worrisome. I don't know. I'm gonna say this. I know we're going into the Final 4 challenge, and this is a dumb time to say it because I want people to pick me to go with them. But I think that I have a case to win, maybe against everybody here. I'm gonna say it because I have to believe that, right? To keep fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it's hard for me to like find that enthusiasm and confidence, but like I've played a good game and I'm still here. So hell yeah, like I'll take any of you on. Like, see you soon. See you tomorrow.
Cam, you said most of that without a question mark at the end, and I'm very proud of you for saying it that way as an authoritative statement.
I'm working on it.
Charlotte, do you think that a reason someone might want to sit next to you at Final Banishment is because you have already been voted out? You were gone for a period of time. You really didn't have to go through the purge, meaning like you were not one of the people at risk for going home.
Yeah, for sure. That's a definite reason. I think that it's something to think about. Absolutely. I think that we know that battle backs are part of this game. They're built into the game. I think that I didn't like accidentally end up back into the battle back. Cam, I'm also trying to get better at complimenting myself. I did very well in that challenge. Like, it wasn't like I slipped in right at the end. So I do think it's something that people should be considering, but I also think that it's not just about those little things. It's about your game as a whole.
Sure. So, Jerry, it is so difficult of like being Final 5 because there is a chance you could be voted out, and there is a chance you might not make it to final three, but do you start thinking about like, what are the arguments? What would I be saying if I make it to final banishment?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely thought about it, and I think, you know, if I happen to get through this vote, I think I'm really excited to start advocating for myself and start fighting for myself, and, you know, end my sentences with periods for the first time, you know, in this game. Um, so it's exciting. It's so exciting to think about that you can show everyone honestly and openly that you deserve to win. Like that's such an exciting opportunity and like thought to kind of wrap your head around. And you know, I've been so close before, and I just really hope I make it through one last time and like get a little further, because I haven't had the opportunity to do that, and I feel like now is the time. So.
Okay, so with that, it is going to be time to vote. When I say your name, you're going to Slack me directly with who you'd like to vote for. We're going to begin with Jerry. Charlotte? Sophie? Cam? And Hilly? Okay, I'm going to count the votes. Okay, now before I read the votes, does anyone have a hidden immunity idol that they would like to play? If so, now would be the time. That's right, it's because we didn't drop a final idol. Can everyone please pull out their phones and turn their lights on? The light represents your life in this game. Once I read the votes, the decision is final. The player with the most votes will be asked to leave and will become the 5th or 6th member of the jury. Okay, first vote, Sophie. That's 1 for Sophie. Second vote, Charlotte. That's 1 for Sophie, 1 for Charlotte. Sophie, that's 2 for Sophie, 1 for Charlotte. Jerry, that's 1 for Charlotte, 1 for Jerry, 2 for Sophie. Person leaving us tonight is Sophie. Sophie, I'm sorry, but your quorum time is up. Do you have anything you'd like to say before you go?
I would like to say that this has been such a good game. Good job to you guys that did not see it coming tonight. You all have played an amazing game. I'm super proud of myself. You know, I think everybody kind of goes through this game trying to, you know, figure something out for themselves. And for me, I went into this after a really intense few weeks of work where I was really overwhelmed and really stressed. And for me, I came into this game looking for a really good time to like talk to some new people and to continue to push myself. Freaking like hang out with Deanna and Joey and Aaron, getting to be on opposite sides with Hilly and then come back together at the end, playing with Ben and just always being rivals has been such an amazing experience. I'm so proud of Kelsey. You have made this into the best network and platform for people to come together. It like started with a weird social experiment of just us like doing it, and has really been so incredible to watch you grow it. And I love you all. Good luck.
Thank you so much, Sophie, for joining us. You will be joining the jury. I'm going to ask that jury turn off their videos. We are going to go into the final challenge. This challenge will decide who wins and then gets to decide who goes with them to final banishment. The other two not chosen will go head to head in a fire making challenge. Okay, I asked you guys to have supplies. You will need your papers numbered 1 through 21, You will need your deck of cards. You will not need the ping pong ball. I just said that you might need a ping pong ball. Okay, so how this will work is it is going to be a relay. It will be a relay. So the order of events for the relay is 21 burpees to honor all 21 players in this game. You are going to take, oh, this is an homage to every season. We have something that references every season. The second leg will be, we're gonna ask you to take all those papers, flip them over, mess them up all around. And a throwback to season 1, you will be using your nose to get those in order. 1 through 10 is the top row, 11 through 21 is the second row. The third leg of the race is a 2-story house of cards. It's just one house, but it has to be 2 stories and it has to stand for 10 seconds. Once it stands for 10 seconds, you will move on to the next leg of the relay. The next leg of the relay is Tower of Hanoi. You will be doing Tower of Hanoi 7 rings. So when we send it to you, it has it on 3 rings. You'll have to set it to 7. And then the final leg of the race is, it will be a Wikipedia race, which means we send you the starting page, which will be burpees. And you have to get to the final page, which is All Star, the song. And you will be sharing your screen for that. Do you guys have questions before I ask you to go and get your supplies?
I have a comment.
Yes.
I am going to wave a white flag and have to sit this one out, as I am at work and do not have a portion of this challenge to participate. So
Okay.
Good luck to the other 3.
Thank you, Hilly. Hilly, just stick around, but turn your video off because you will be back for the second banishment part of it. Thank you. Okay, Cam, Charlotte, and Jerry, do any of you have questions?
I have like a weird setup here.
Yeah.
So can we do like a camera check for some
Yeah,
stuff?
we can do
Okay.
all of that. So first, let's do the papers. And if I can, if you guys can show me them all, great. And I'm gonna have you like mix them up several times.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird.
Clarifying question. Sorry, Kelsey. You said 1 through 11 on the top.
1 through 10, and then 11 through 21.
Thank you.
And then, so you said we flip it and move it around?
I think I'm not gonna have you flip them face down because that seemed, well, actually, yeah, let's have you flip them face down all right now. We'll have you mix them up. And then when you get to that part of the relay, you will flip them all over with your hands and then you will begin moving them with your nose.
Should we have the numbers be like in Sharpie or something so that it's easier to see?
Feels a little late for that. So we'll just roll with it.
Okay, we're gonna do it.
Once
Yeah,
you
I feel
feel-
like I feel like if you move your camera close enough when you're done.
When you ask for a check, we'll bring your camera really close. And let me read aloud who, Carby will be sending stuff to Jerry, Katie will be sending stuff to Cam, and Marissa will be sending stuff to Charlotte. So for any Tower of Hanoi and any Wikipedia stuff, those are the producers that will be coming from. Cool. So yeah, let's have you flip those all face down. Let me see them. And then I want to see you mess them up like several times. Okay, that feels good for now. Now, if I can see where you guys are going to do your deck of cards, do you think you're just going to do that same where you have your stuff now? You'll just
I'm gonna just like boom.
throw those paper. Oh, that's so beautiful.
Thanks. Oh God, I hope I didn't just lose all my papers. Time to count them.
So the one rule with the cards is you cannot bend them. There is no bending of the cards. Okay, great. That is good, Charlotte. Where you are, Jerry is good. And then Cam, you'll be good. And then can I just see you guys where your setup is going to be for burpees to make sure that we can see you. Burpee starts at the top. You'll go all the way down. Your chest has to touch the floor. Come up. That'll be 1. And then do a little jump, Jer. Yep. Okay. I think all of you guys where you are, I can see well. Producers, do you feel that you have good eyesight on everything?
Jerry, could you go back to your burpee position really quick? That's great, thank you.
Cool. And for the burpees, the producers will call out when you're at 10 and when you're at 21. We won't be calling out every 5. That just feels a little crazy. Okay. And just make sure you share your screen when you have Tower of Hanoi and when you are doing the Wikipedia race. Let me get my timer.
Kels, can you give us the order one more time?
Yeah.
Yes, the order is going to be burpees, and then it will be nose moving the papers, and then it will be 2-story house of cards, or 1 house of cards, 2 stories, and then it will be Tower of Hanoi, and then it will be the Wikipedia race is where we will finish.
Okay, thank you.
Everyone else is muting, so I'm going to do it too.
No, I want you guys all to be unmuted just in case, please.
No.
Yep, Gary, unmute, Charlotte, unmute.
You're gonna hear a lot of sounds.
Yeah, that's so
Mhm.
annoying. Kelsey, I hate that.
Too bad. Okay, producers, are you ready?
Yep.
Ready?
Katie?
Wait, sorry. Can we?
Oh yeah, I'm ready. Sorry, I typed it.
What's up, Charlotte?
I need 1 second. I'm sorry.
Good luck, you two.
Same.
Okay, we are going to begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, begin.
Jerry, 10.
Cam 10.
Charlotte 10.
Jerry, 21. You can move on to paper.
Jerry, bring us over and flip all your papers over. Once you have flipped them all over, you can begin.
Cam 21, you can get started on your papers.
So we can flip them?
Yep, flip them all over. Top row is 1 through 10. Second row is 11 through 21.
And Cam, just shift your camera back, please. Thank you.
I'm breathing so heavy.
Don't breathe the papers off.
21. Charlotte, you're good.
Few minutes into this challenge, which doesn't really mean anything. But.
Shit. Y'all are messed up for this.
numbers does that say? Oh,
Jerry, do you need your glasses back?
nope. My handwriting just sucks.
You know, season 1, we did this. I really think it was just 1 through 6. So we really upped it by a lot. Jerry looking to have some semblance of 2 lines. Cam looks like he has a top line figured out.
Describe my sitch, Kels.
Hot mess. You're a coward for muting, Charlotte. A coward for muting.
Absolutely.
Here, check.
Okay, pan to the right. And stop, like hold it for a sec. Okay. I feel good about that. Can I get a producer to?
Can you hold still on the left side or the other side again? And then a little bit lower. Yep, that's good. We can go on to cards.
Okay, Jerry, you're good to do cards.
Check.
Okay, bring us close. 1,
I just breathed on it.
3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm not seeing a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I have to flip them back.
You said 2 stories, Kelsey?
2 stories. Can you, Jerry, turn your camera angle down a bit more so we can see? Thank you.
Check.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. You're good, Cam. You can start building. Charlotte looks like she has her top level completed, working on the second. Cam is notoriously very good at building card houses. Jerry has his first level complete, working on his second level.
Check.
Check, please.
Cam, your 10 seconds are good. You will be sent the next leg. Jerry, we're still counting for you.
Jerry, you are good. I'm sending you the link now.
Both of you, please share your screen once you have Tower of Hanoi.
Host disabled screen sharing.
Okay, I'm gonna enable it. You're good.
Oh boy.
You remember how to do this, Jerry?
No, I've never done this before. It's
Oh
always been
no.
I mean, I think that's done. How do we feel about it?
Bring it closer so I can attempt to read the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let me see the second row. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Wait, whoa.
Hold on.
Get me closer again.
Fucking help me.
17, 18. I need you to move the camera back a little bit.
All right.
19, 20, 21. You're good. You can.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, let's talk it out. Okay.
Done.
Cam has finished Tower of Hanoi. We are going to send you your starting page for Wikipedia. You'll begin at burpees, and then you have to find your way to All Star, the song.
Hmm.
Remember, for Wikipedia race, you cannot do Command F. Not that you're doing it, Cam. I'm just reminding people at home. I'm counting, Charlotte.
Thank you.
Cam, how did you solve this?
4, 3, 2, 1. You can begin your Tower of Hanoi, Charlotte.
I practiced a lot. A lot.
This was the one thing I refused to practice for some reason.
Jerry.
I'll admit it.
7, right?
7, please. Thank you.
I'm
Yep,
struggling.
you're 12 minutes in. Thank you, Becca, for asking. 12 minutes in.
Okay. Done.
Scroll up to the top so I can see, please.
I'm at the top.
Okay, there you are. Cam has won individual immunity. I'm going to ask Jerry and Charlotte to please stop sharing. Hilly, if you're here, please turn your video back on. I'm going to turn the chat back off.
Nice job, Cam.
Thank you.
I'm going to bring the jury back in. Carter, your hair looks different.
I dyed it silver, but you can't tell.
Well, it's got great volume already. Sophie, gorgeous hair. Just waiting for Hilly to rejoin us. There she is. Great. Okay. Whew. Congratulations, Cam, for winning the final individual immunity challenge. Have you thought about, I mean, I assume the answer is yes, but what went into thinking about who you're going to choose to go to the final three with you?
Honestly, I have an ideal final three.
You have an ideal final three. Do you want to tell us who it is?
I want to go against Jerry and Charlotte because I want to prove that I can beat them. I think the jury will think I'm ridiculous. I'm an idiot. I want to do it. I want to show what game I played. Jerry and I have been playing together the entire game. It's always been a little weird, but I feel like I can say it now because I'm in the final three. Let's start talking about stuff. I'm excited to do it. I think people may be mad at me, but maybe they're more mad at other people. I don't know. I don't care. What's funny is that both Jerry and Charlotte have asked me to let them do this. So I don't know how to really make this decision.
What do you mean let them do this? What does let them do this mean? Do the fire making challenge?
Jared, do you want it? I thought I was taking it for the team.
I want them to
I
do it.
famously did that last season.
I'd actually like to chime in as well.
Go ahead, Hilly.
This
Sure.
this is so exciting for me. This really is. I mean, I did not expect the last vote, and then Cam's big reveal. I am like living right now. So I want to make that a reality and just let the three of them battle it out. And I want to see if Cam can win this. I really do. I'm really intrigued right now.
So Hilly, are you saying you don't even want to go to the fire making challenge?
I am saying that. Cam's really compelling. Charlotte's really compelling. Jerry's really compelling. I think I had a great case for my game, but I really don't think I'd beat Charlotte or Jerry if I'm being honest. But Cam has a confidence I lack, and so I want to see him portray that and see who can win out of that final three.
So Hilly, I have to ask because this is very interesting. In you doing this, you are taking autonomy back for the game, and you are taking away the chance for Charlotte or Jerry to win their final third spot. Is that what is factoring into your reasoning?
I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a factor, but I'm also pretty confident about my puzzle skills. If you watch season 1, that was one of my strong suits for our team many times. So it's not that I don't think I could win the puzzle. I actually knew I couldn't compete today in the challenge, so I was confident I'd be able to do well in the puzzle. But at this point, truly, I am just Cam's confidence tonight and just his coming out and just saying he wants to win this and go and gets them. It's compelling, and I've said from the last few votes, like, I don't want to be in between Jerry and Char, like, at all, and for multiple reasons. But I'd rather just, here we go, let's make it easy then.
Okay, Charlotte, does this surprise you to hear this? Are you upset about not being able to have the chance to do the slider puzzle head to head?
It doesn't surprise me because I think Hilly is like a fan of this game. Hilly is the one, I will say, far and away, who's like been on my tail this whole time. Hilly had my number from the beginning, and I respect like Hilly's gameplay, and I respect her intuition in the game. And I think like because she's someone who respects the game so much, I think she wants to see the three of us duke it out. And I I respect it.
That means a lot, actually, because I was thinking like this entire season I've just tried to play with like the true love I have for this game, and while keeping my character intact, and making sure that I really do bond with each of you, even though we have to blindside and kind of vote each other out and hurt each other. I wanted to make sure that if I did that, it at least like held my character and made sure some kind of care was there. I mean, I probably failed a few times, but I tried my best. So it does mean a lot to hear you say that, and it purely is out of my love for this game. I think we'd all love to see you guys as a top 3 after hearing Cameron say he has a compelling case. We know you and Jerry do. And I think this will be the all-stars top 3 that we kind of all want and I think we deserve.
Jerry, any thoughts?
I mean, Haley's been amazing. She's been so smart in this game. And I think she was definitely on my top list of people from season 1 that I really wanted to connect with and really wanted to play with. And I mean, I'd be lying if I said I didn't want this arc for myself where I'd finally crush in a fire making challenge and then earn my spot in the final 3. But it's everything Hilly says is so it's true, and it you know yeah.
Okay, well, in somewhat of an homage to season 2, we're having a person back out and determine our final 3. I do want to say slightly, I'm not disappointed. What I want to say is that Corey made this gorgeous slider puzzle. Corey, I feel like you should just show what this slider puzzle is, just so everyone can see how brilliant you are. And then, or maybe we just drop it in the fan Slack so they can try it, whatever.
Give me a second.
Can I add to that? This wasn't planned. I was practicing slider puzzles today. Again, like I knew it was my thing. I was confident about it. It truly was in the last, like me following my gut this entire game and just like, this is how I feel right now. And this is what I think. I do think this is what the fans and I think being part of this jury to choose on this top 3 is going to be a fascinating thing. And I mean, I truly wasn't planned, so I wasn't trying to waste anyone's time. So I'm really sorry, Corey, but I was practicing slider puzzles earlier.
We're not implying that at all. I just we were tickled by the slider puzzle that Corey designed. That's really all that it is. It was the final 3
Amazing.
Of Gabrielle Clunian, Clusie Clue, and Sandra O. So just wanted to show that. We will drop it in the fan Slack for everyone. Also, okay, so Hilly is going to be our final jury member. The final 3 at Banishment tomorrow will be Charlotte, Jerry, and Cam. We will be beginning at 4 p.m. The mini jury each will get to ask 1 question, but together they will get to have 1 vote. Then the jury will ask questions. You guys will all get to plead your case. Our merch store is now open. QI Reply is on tonight with Jake and Ryan from season 3 and then this season. Check out our YouTube, check out our Instagram. The last thing I want to say is Ben, Sophie know this, but since season 1 tapes have not been released, I would encourage Jerry, Cam, and Charlotte to prepare for Hilly's questions tomorrow. If anyone remembers the final Banishment, and Carter was there too, season 1, Hilly's going to be coming for you. So please make sure that you guys have all your stuff prepared. We will see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Bye.